You're watching a recap from Investor XP, the show that covers investing for gamers. Check out the video description for details. It's Tuesday, July 18th. We've got a great show for you today. Let's go ahead and jump right in and get started. We get people asking us about Harley-Davidson once in a while. For whatever reason, it's kind of an obscure stock a little bit that's out there, but I've gotten the question, what about Harley-Davidson? So let's take a look at them, pull up some articles. They are getting creamed today, as a matter of fact. Around earnings times is when I usually get questions on different stocks, and they just had their report. Yeah, today they're down 8%. So Harley-Davidson getting kicked around. So let's just review them real quick. As you can see, 8% drop today. That is not good. We'll look at why in a second. I'll pull up their earnings report here. Statistically, not terrible. Okay. 12 times forward earnings is fairly cheap. They have an okay dividend. Problem: year-over-year growth, quarterly growth. They have okay free cash flow of about $1 billion. Sometimes it's hard to see that down there. Cash $400 million. A lot of debt. We don't like to see a lot of debt like that. That's a no-no. So of their balance sheet, that's what sticks out to me there on that. But let's take a look at their investor relations page here. We'll take a look at this. There's their financial second quarter results here. This is where they're down today. It wasn't so much the sales being down. Okay, so they reported that. People weren't too thrilled about that. It was really their outlook, their guidance. This is the kiss of death for a lot of companies where they'll drop. Is when they change their overall outlook, where they lowered it for the whole fiscal year. So that's a problem when they start reporting that, and that's why Harley-Davidson's down. Not a huge fan of the stock or the company. They've gone through a lot. Now, a couple of things when you look at companies doing the reporting. I want the specific verbiage here, so give me a second to find it. It's there. Depending, a lot of CEOs and people use buzz phrases. When they talk about their pillars and true north, buzzwords like that, and not all companies do, and other ones they use different verbiage. But those specifically, true north and having their pillar strategies is a version of continuous improvement that they're using and that they're utilizing in the company. So things like that are good if you can get more info on the programs that they have in place. That'll help boost the company. So filter through the different buzzwords that they use. So that's actually a fairly positive thing to learn on them. See what their continuous improvement system they have in place that'll help drive sales as they reduce costs to help things. But lower guidance sales down, things like that. That's why they're getting hammered. I hope that answers the questions that I had on it. Would I invest in them? Not particularly a fan of it, really. After 8% drops, an 8% drop, and let me close this ad here. 8% drop in a 3% dividend. Usually that's telling me, the 2.8% dividend, 8% pullback. If I like the brand, I like the name, and they're a solid company, that's normally a buy for me. Harley-Davidson, not particularly fond of the stock. Let me know what you think. Are you investing in Harley-Davidson? The lower guidance and stuff may keep them down for the year, but again, 8% pullback, 3% dividend. That's normally that's right up my alley. I don't know, not a huge fan of the company. Don't know a ton about them. It's not my thing. And sometimes that's your feeling on it, and you pass, and you either saved yourself a bunch of money or you missed out on a lot of money. This could be one you miss out on, but you get to make the choice. That's the whole thing about investing. So that's it for today's show. You can check us out live Monday through Friday, 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central. Come chat with us live. Contact the show. The information's on the screen behind me. Give us some feedback. We'd like to know what you would like to see, what we could do to make it better. We want to ultimately grow the community here to get more gamers involved in investing. So thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Subscribe if you haven't already so you get the latest investing news for gamers. See you then.